one of the things I love about working as an actor in daytime is the speed of it. I like going out on that ledge, and I like jumping every day. But that all changes when you have a storyline that is with a gala or a wedding. Oh, we hate them so, don't we? Okay, now here's a look at another world's most unforgettable weddings. Take a look.
Oh my God! Peter!
You take everything I have done for you! That is the biggest lie of all!
I don't find a pulse.
I love you, Captain.
We love you all.
All right, I saw all of you guys trying to get my attention because I know you'd love to ask 1,000 questions, but let's take a few. You have a question? Stand up, please. Who would you like to ask?
I'd like to ask a question to Stephen.
Okay.
And I would like to know, who was your favorite leading lady?
Be careful, Stephen.
Oh, God. That is the single most difficult question you can ask a guy. You know, to make a decision between Cecile and Kathleen and Nicole and Frankie and Lila and Felicia.
Thank you.
That last, but
Boy,
certainly
I
not
thought he wasn't
least.
going to say my name.
I can make the decision. It was Carol and the Gorilla. That was my favorite.
All right. Hi. Hi. Do you have a question for one of our guests?
Yes, I have a question for Ellen. And I'm wondering, is it difficult coming back to the show and playing yourself and not the twin this time?
It wasn't that hard because, you know, the girls had been so taken care of by these other women who had treated them with such kindness and graciousness over the years. So, you know, now I got to be the best things that Anne Heche had given to the character, and I got to be the best things that Jensen had given to the character, and bring myself back to it again. So, you know, I got to be the best part of 3 really terrific women. How can you go wrong with that?
You see why we love her? Yeah. All right, now, when we come back, I'm told that there is a surprise guest. I swear, I have no idea who this is. No one will tell me. So we are going to find out, I guess, all of us together. How about that? Do you know who it is? Do you have any idea? Does anybody? No one?
Up next, look at who started on Another World. But first, a fan's favorite moments.
I learned how to iron my dad's shirts while watching Another World with my mom. And it's so hard to choose, but I think my favorite moment was when Mac found out that Matthew was not his son.
It's not Mitch's, is it, Rachel? Yes.
My friends and I are totally hooked on Another World. And I remember one time when they had a scene where Felicia fell through the skylight, and I thought, what are they going to have her looking like after such a horrendous fall?
You know, Another World always prided itself on top-notch acting. It really did. And we helped launch careers of many of today's favorite stars. Look.
That is I who am grateful to you. It's a dead giveaway.
Hello, Gil. Hey, Roy, how you doing? Doing fine. How you doing?
I ran away because I thought that I wouldn't be able to hurt you anymore.
You want custody of Stephen, Vicky?
He is my son. Mine!
But you're 18, Julia.
Oh, no. Everyone keeps telling me I'm 18 years... You're 18 years old, like it's some sort of curse or something.
I am an adult, and I will not apologize for being 18.
You play for the Lancers?
Yeah.
In the meantime, my daughter is
you're not helping anyone, especially Sally, by being in here.
Hey, Grant!
Okay, now I'm told that there is a surprise guest here today, and they're not telling me who it is. It's making me so crazy. So, whoever you are, come on out.
She no dummy.
Well, when I saw your clip, yes, you were
your
Frank.
husband.
Yeah,
the one that they...
Right.
Hi!
Oh, my God. I have not seen you in a while
She's
now.
the reason. Let me see. Okay, I started on the show. I had 3 lines.
Yeah, you were like a day player or something.
I was a prostitute.
Yes.
Y'all know what that is? I was a... And I had 3 lines. Who is it? Go away. Something like that. And I was with Terry. What was her name?
I know who you mean, but I can't think of her name.
And she said, oh, come on, let's run these. Like you were saying, we ran these lines. I was like, let's run them. I was like, okay, let's go. She's like, no, the lines. I was like, oh, that's how green I was. And
oh, you thought meant really run? Well, what an idiot you are.
I was so green, but nobody knew. I caught on quick. So then the 3rd day, after they kept bringing me back, then they had to share dressing rooms because Cosby came in around that time. And she says, well, Jack can room with me. This is the only other person that calls me Jack. My girlfriend, Debbie Morgan, who's Angie. They're the only 2 in the world. Jack, you can share with me. And so she got me hooked up with her crew, and that's the reason I got hooked up with Cass and Wallingford. I'm missing. You know, and I'm missing somebody. I don't know who it was.
Oh, there
but
were
all
many.
those wonderful
You know,
people. Morgan Freeman. Yeah. But when I see him today, he act like he don't know me.
Really?
I hope he's watching this too. Joe Morton, who's lovely.
Lovely.
Love him.
Was Howard on the show at that time? Howard Rollins?
Howard Rollins, no.
I just missed him.
No, yeah.
Michelle Shea and Petronia. It was heavy. They had a heavy black storyline. It was great, and it was formidable. But they didn't put me with them. They put me with Felicia.
We had more laughs.
And we looked great in clothes.
We did.
Don't we look better now? How come we get old?
Don't you think we look better now?
You look fabulous. You look fabulous. But you're all mature and
yeah. What was the favorite thing you remember about Another World? Is there one?
That she in the dressing room with you? I don't want to kiss your butt, you know. You thing. But the favorite thing was that I got to work with some fierce people, and I knew it. You know, all the people I just mentioned, I knew it. I wasn't that green.
You know what? When I think about you, then she was such a sponge, wasn't she, Stephen?
I soaked up everything.
She watched everybody.
She's really,
I stole everything because they had a lot of black women on there, but they didn't really need me. So I was like, well, let me do something different.
I'm so happy to see you.
I'm so happy to see you. And she started buying me clothes, dressing me. And thanks to her, now I can't wear cheap clothes. It's terrible.
Oh, terrible.
And I don't have as much money as I used to, so I still go in the store and I still have expensive taste. It's awful.
Call me, honey. We'll be right back, everybody.
Coming up, it's time to break out the champagne. So don't go away. But first, a fan's favorite moment.
I was always a huge fan of Another World, and I loved the fantasy episodes, but my favorite was when Cass and Frankie honeymooned on the Orient Express.
Oh, my God.
What is it?
Every woman I've ever loved is on this train.